now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
If you go back and look at movies like Menace to Society, Colors, and for instance, Boys in the Hood, when that kid said, "I'm from Crenshaw Mafia." Oh, y'all remember when the police, Bernie Mac, pulled up on them dude? He said, "You look like one of them rolling 60s." That lets you know that the gang culture is worth billions of dollars, not millions of dollars, but billions of dollars, man. Everybody have used the gang culture for profit. It didn't trickle its way over here to YouTube, and it's been like this since I've been on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? So I will say this, man. The guys that's getting upset about dudes using their neighborhoods and their thumbnails and their title, they are, entitled to their own opinion and feel some type of way about the neighborhood that they represent. They done lost homeboys from this neighborhood, and for people to use their neighborhood for profit, I can understand the problem. But here's the bigger problem. Everybody on social media is some way tied into a gang. And if you go down every last one of these dudes' page, you will see other dudes' neighborhoods in their title as well. So now that it becomes a problem with the neighborhood being in titles, the neighborhoods being in thumbnails, but everybody do it. Is that the problem, or is this the problem? When dudes get on the internet and talk about these dude hoods, they are tying them into crimes. That might be the problem right there. Dudes are saying these dudes committed the crime. These dudes committed the crime. And everybody know when you say these dudes and you point the finger at people, y'all know what that's called. So we're going to get to this content, man. This is Triggerbird crashes out on podcasters. Keep Hoover out y'all mouth. Baby Huey wasn't unalive in the set. So this is a big issue, since this was yesterday too, I believe, or was it today? It was 19 hours ago. So we're going to go over here and get to this content. But before we get to this content, man, y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get to this content. Let's go. All right, let's run over to Triggerbird's page and see what he talking about. Let's go.
Hey, what's the word, Triggerbird? I know I got fresh heat straight off of Hoover Street. So like, subscribe, and comment. I don't care about some real shit or some nonsense. Hit that share button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button on Bird. But on Hoover, I've been looking at the YouTube, man, the YouTube streets for the last couple of days. I know I ain't been on here, and kind of been busy. Shit's been going on in my life, in my league's life, you feel me? On Bird. So I've been doing other shit, not even entertaining the YouTube space right now. There's a lot of gibberish shit, a lot of like phony shit going on, but I still like to be on there to be informed, to know what's going on Birds. Ain't nothing wrong about being informed. Well, it be turning me off, man. There's certain things that I be displeased with people, man. I know it's gonna be this, it's gonna be that, but y'all gotta stop with the telling on my homies, man. Y'all gotta stop with the clickbait shit. I think that y'all be just using Hoover for clickbait.
All right, let's start right there. He got a point. Y'all gotta stop telling on my homies. And that's something that we said in this video, in the last video, basically saying we did this and we did that. But as far as the clickbait title, that ain't gonna stop, because everybody neighborhood is clickbait title. Even in some of his videos, I went down there and I seen other people's neighborhoods in his title. So I think mainly the main thing is what people saying, y'all doing these crimes. And that ain't cool at all for nobody to get on here and say, man, I think they hood did that. Because even if they hood did it, now you're going to bring heat over there. Somebody going to lose their life, because sometimes people on the internet do have influence on some people. Some people might see some of this and you could say something and they be like, that's why you got to be careful, because they could see this and be like, man, y'all heard what he said about the hood? Oh, y'all heard they saying that we weak over here. And some people that take weak-minded people will take that and run with it. So at the end of the day, some dudes do got to be careful what they say on here, because you might have influence that you don't know that you got. You see all these people watching your stuff. You don't know if you got people on medication, people in the streets that mine ain't there. They might hear something you say and go get turned up. That's why you got to be careful. Let's get back to this though.
Look, it's crazy how a few months ago, before I got it on internet, right? Look on one of my shit was viral, right? Y'all ain't even fuck with Hoover like that. And then Gummy came like right after me popping his greatest shit, right? So it just fell like right in, like just fell right in. Cause for sure, if Gumby would've got in there first, y'all probably wouldn't even heard of me. Y'all wouldn't even listen to my shit. But I said a few things went viral, and the homie came right behind that went viral, right? On YouTube, like as far as internet, right? So it just been using Hoover, ever since the title, Hoover, right? That's like right now, like the greatest thing to do. And my thing is, we know that niggas need us in their titles and shit, bro, and Hoover this and that, but come on, bro, do y'all facts. Stop coming on here and just using us for some type of like, I'm seeing that y'all like, y'all purposely doing that shit, and I feel like.
You right, they purposely doing it. You know why? Because it's money. It been money. Hoover been famous before you joined Hoover and everybody else. And this is no disrespect. I say this respectfully. You got everybody doing the Hoover stump. I see Bloods. I see Power Rules. Everybody Crips doing the Hoover stump. Hoover been famous. You got, what's the rapper dude? Man, I can't think of his name. Y'all could hit me in the title. I'm getting old, so y'all got to forgive me. Schoolboy Q. You got dudes like him who been on here with the song Hoover Street. They been popping. So it's going to continue to happen because even they say where I come from on the internet using our neighborhood in titles and half the story don't be correct. I be seeing this stuff. I be like, man, get your money. I can't control what these people do. Let's get back to this.
It's weird for a nigga to sit there and say, I seen 2 gangsters for YouTube. I seen top media TV. And on they shit, they say Hoovers. You know what I'm saying? Hoover, A-Trace, and the other one, Hoover. Come on, bro. That nigga didn't get killed in the Hoovers. Big you, son, baby, you did not get killed in the Hoovers, bro. That nigga got killed in the Menlos. That nigga got killed closer to the brims and shit. He got killed in a neutral place where everybody in LA go and they think it's safe. That's how you niggas know it. Safe ain't safe, cuz. Safe ain't safe in LA. I don't know if he was pimping, I don't know if he was gangbanging, I don't know who he was over there for a broad, but either or, if you over there for a broad, ain't no broad stay where he was standing at. He was standing like right there on the side of the store. It ain't like they talking about some weed shop. That wasn't no weed shop, no Hoover weed spot. I don't know who was hanging right there. You don't catch no who was hanging right there. We don't hang right there.
Stop right there. So basically what he's saying, man, y'all got your facts wrong. Y'all got your facts wrong. Me personally, even if I did know, I wouldn't be my business and get over and say he got laid down right here and such and such. That ain't, listen, if you know, you know. If you ain't from the streets, then you don't know. Because guess what? Now somebody gonna take some of this stuff, and this is more information for the next YouTuber to use, or for somebody that ain't from this culture to use, and somebody to say, oh, we know exactly what happened. Let them think that is wrong. Let them think they're in the wrong spot. They making themselves look crazy because the people that know better. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, what the problem is when people say those dudes did it. If them dudes did it, it ain't nobody business who did it, but the people who did it, that's between them and the police department. Best believe the police department. You see how all these people on here saying people, it's going to be some people in the streets that's not on the internet that's going to really tell who did it. Y'all think the dudes on the internet is saying y'all did it. Wait till the people that really know what happened and they get cracked 20, 30 years from now when they 70 years old and they say, oh yeah, we heard that you was involved. Because, you know, murder, they stay open. Oh man, that was so and so. Somebody gonna do some talking. You could best believe that somebody is gonna do the talking when the internet dudes get on the internet and they show that the world what's going on in their section, show them how they diss their enemies, all that. This going to be fair game. It's going to continue to be $1 billion industry. It's somebody right now in college, a square, going to film school, trying to write a movie, and he gonna look at everything that's on the internet and he jotting everything down, putting them in his notes. Whether it's true or not, when they get through making that movie, it's gonna be entertaining. This stuff became entertainment. Y'all pain and personal life has become entertainment. Let's go.
Ain't no fucking safe zone for us. So niggas on the internet using us for clickbait, talking about Hoover. And if they got a suspect, let the suspect be who it's gonna be. But before
I agree.
Y'all niggas talking about Hoover, like, come on, bro, y'all gotta stop that shit, my nigga. I really gotta stop that shit on the internet. Y'all bitch ass nigga be convicting my homie for my homies believing me like, damn, like, let a nigga breathe. I don't know what in the world would make a nigga think Hoover did something to that nigga, and that ain't even the set. The fuck? It's all type of niggas be over there. Hoover. That's like a neutral zone for pimps and whatever be going on. And he had to be over there feeling safe. He had to be over there with somebody, with some niggas. I gotta ask yourself who that boy pull up, who he pull up for, and who he pull up with. Cause if he out there talking about he with a bitch, man, he's out there with a hoe.
All right. It's all type of ways we could go about this. But, you know, everybody is benefiting off a loss. Everybody is benefiting off the situations. I seen dudes get on here acting like they so concerned, but they still profiting off the content. Whether you talk good or bad, it's going to get profit from the content. Whether a YouTuber talk about it, a square, a white, anybody could get on here and they going to talk about it. Trying to control what everybody do and everybody say, man, you'll find yourself in jail for life, man, trying to do something to all these people, man. What you got to do is sometimes it's best to not say nothing. Let them think what they want to think. We ain't did nothing. I feel like people got to defend themselves, defend their honor, defend where they come from, because nobody wants something thrown at them and say, man, y'all did this, man. We ain't did nothing. I remember I remember when I was young, man, my cousin threw a rock over the house, hit one of my uncle friends. My mama came back then and I got a whooping for it. And I'm like, man, I ain't did nothing. I really wanted her to, I really didn't do it. But guess what? I still got in trouble for it. So sometimes it's best to just be quiet on the whole situation, man. It's sad that the young dude lost his life. But when we in them streets, man, people be knowing more than what y'all think they know, man. But it ain't nobody's job to get on here and say, man, this is what really happened. If you know, you know, man, when you in the streets and you're a part of the street world and you out there still committing crime and doing what you doing, not saying that this dude was doing anything, because I don't know what he was doing. I don't know why he was over there. It ain't my job to try to figure it out or paint the picture. I'm just going to talk about what y'all talking about and get my opinion. Say, man, I wouldn't have did that if that was me. You know, every dog get a day, man. Everybody will have their turn. But when you in the streets, man, it's certain things that come with this lifestyle, man. It's certain things, and we all know. I don't know why we all act surprised when certain things happen. When I know I'm out there in the streets, thugged out, banging. I'm out there putting in work. I'm out there doing everything under the sun. So when something happened to me, like, man, I don't want nobody coming up there with him when I pass away talking about, man, he wasn't. That nigga just stole somebody $5 out their ashtray out when he was sitting up in their car. Don't get up there lying on me. Don't get up there saying I was no saint. Nah, man, he was a saint. Slap him. Soon they say he was a saint. No, he wasn't. That nigga was doing it to my mama and then went over there and knocked my grandma down too, man. That dude that dude was doing all type. But don't get up there lying. So a lot of people be acting like they be surprised with this stuff, man. We just got to do better as black people and stop targeting our own folks, man. That's what it all boiled down to. Let's get back to this.
Hey, that's the thing though. I wouldn't even be hanging. I wouldn't even be, me personally, I wouldn't even be hanging out in front of no store, bro, on Figueroa on Halloween, and I'm from Fig. Like, that's the, like, come on,
right?
Like, we know that. Like, even like this, how you know that.
I'm gonna stop it again. This is a real nigga right here. Hey, this is a real street dude. He said, man, I wouldn't be outside hanging out on no Halloween. Everybody know that's this year Halloween fell on the weekend. Man, they said it in the whole song right there. You know better, man. Let's get back to this, man.
Niggas don't be self-conscious about the shit that they do. And you gotta understand, with that boy just losing his life in somewhere that he wasn't supposed to be, why would you go somewhere else where you ain't supposed to be? Whether that's the set or anywhere. We know that, you know, those who really from LA, that's really from that area, know that that's not Hoover set. That's not the set. We don't got nothing in the 60s down there, right? In the 60s. Let's be real. Like, come on, let's be real, bro.
All right, let's stop it right here, man. Let's go ahead and get it. You know, the proper owner of this channel, they props, man. This is Trigger Bird. He's saying some real stuff in this video. He not saying nothing wrong. Everything that he's saying, it makes sense to a person that's in that lifestyle, man. So if he's saying this is what it is, and he's from the streets, and if he's still, I don't know if he's still in the streets or not. I don't know. That's not my job to try to break that down. But what I will say is, the streets is talking, y'all. That's all I'm saying. So, man, listen, man. Leave y'all thoughts. What do y'all think about all this? What do y'all think? Leave y'all thoughts in the comment section, man. It's Compton Rick Rock. Y'all go over there and follow Trigger Bird page. Get them likes up. Finish watching the rest of the video. And I catch all of y'all on the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.